This video about application of exponential functions. For 1a, consider the function f of x equals x to the third power minus 5x squared plus 6x minus 3 plus 1 over x. X is greater than 0. Find the value of f of x when x equals 1 over 2. Find the value of f of x when x equals 1 over 2. Basically, I'm looking for f of 1 over 2. Minus 5 times 1 over 2 squared plus 6 times 1 over 2 minus 3 plus 1 over 2. First method, just put the whole thing into the main screen of a graphing calculator. So go to Y1. Then you can go to graph. Then use this trace. 1 divided by 2. Enter. You will get answer 0.875. Or you can go to main screen. Do the alpha trace Y1, then parentheses 1 divided by 2. Then enter. If you want to get the fraction, you can do math, enter to get the fraction. It's really up to you. So the answer is 0.875. 0.875. Remember, in the IB exam, show the work how you do the substitution or how you plug in the value into the function. From this f of x, we know there is a vertical asymptote line, x equals 0. F of x is a combination of a polynomial function and a rational function. Whenever you see this rational function, you can figure out this vertical asymptote line, x equals 0. Let's go to 1b. The function f of x equals x to the third power minus 5x squared plus 6x minus 3 plus 1 over x, x greater than 0. Models the path of a river as shown on the following map, where both axes represent distance and are measured in kilometers. On the same map, the location of a highway is defined by the function j of x equals 0.5 times 3 to the negative x power plus 1, which means this is f of x. We already figured out 1 over 2. This is 1 over 2. The points will be 1 over 2, 0.875. The highway will be g of x. It's an exponential function, 0.5 times 3 to the negative x power plus 1. And also, since we have a rational function, for f of x, we have a vertical asymptote line, x equals 0. The origin 0, 0 is the location of the center of a town called Orrington. A street footpath P is built to connect the center of Orrington to the river at the point where x equals 1 over 2. Find the function p of x that would define this footpath on the map. So we're looking for the function P passing through the origin and 1/2 0.875. We want to use stat to figure out this linear function. Let's label x, y, 0, 0, 1 over 2, 0.875. So first of all, we go to stat, enter, 0, enter, 1 divided by 2, enter, L2, 0, enter, 0.875, enter. Then stat again, calculate. Linear, go to 4. Then keep entering. Answer will be 1.75x plus 0. By stat, P of x equals 1.75x. So we label here P of x equals 1.75x. For 1c, state the domain of P function. What's the P function? P function is a straight footpath connecting the center of this town and the point on the river. Therefore, the ending points is not included. So the domain of the P of x will be x greater than. The very left side of x is 0. Very right side of x is 1 over 2. So x greater than 0, less than 1 over 2. Let's go to D. Bridges are located where the highway crosses the river. Find the coordinates of the bridges relative to the center of Orrington. Where are the bridges located? It's over here and over here. We will go to graphing calculator to figure out the intersection of f of x and g of x. Let's go to y2, 0.5 times 3 to the negative x power, then plus 1. Graph. You will see these two intersections. Let's make it clear. We will change the window for x-axis. We will change the window of x-axis from -1 to 5. Then we graph. You could see these two intersections very clearly. So second trace, intersection 5, enter, enter, enter. The answer will be 0.360, 1.34. Then do this again, second trace 5. I'm looking for this intersection. So you need to move the arrow closer to that intersection. Then do enter, enter, enter. Enter, enter, enter. Answer will be 3.63, 1.01. So we can write down the coordinates 0.360, 1.34. And 3.63, 1.01. Let's go to 1E. A straight road is built from the center of the Orangetown due north to connect the town to the highway. Find the distance from the center of the Orangetown to the point at which the road meets the highway. For this distance, basically, we are looking for the y-intercept of g of x. So g of 0 equals 0.5, 3 to the 0 power plus 1. Any number to the 0 power equals 1. So we get 0.5 plus 1 equals 1.5 kilometers. Let's go to 1F. The straight road crosses the highway and then carries on due north. State whether the straight road will ever cross the river. Justify your answer. We do know the function for the river equals x to the third power minus 5x squared plus 6x minus 3 plus 1 over x. This is a rational function. For rational function, there is a vertical asymptote line, x equals 0. So this is the vertical asymptote line for the function of the river. Vertical asymptote line means the function of the river will be very, very close to the x equals 0, but never cross. Therefore, the answer for 1F is that it will never cross the river. Justify your answer. You could say x equals 0 is the vertical asymptote line of the river.